Coffee is everywhere. It connects people, cultures, and generations. But not all coffee is the same. In Japan, coffee becomes more than a drink. It became an experience, slow, deliberate, thoughtful. Recently, a large study published in JAMA in February 26 looked at coffee, tea, and dementia risks over more than 4 decades. So today, we will look at coffee from 3 perspectives: Japan's traditional, modern science, and the new global coffee culture. Because coffee itself may not be the problem, it is often what we add to it. Coffee, lessons from Japan. Coffee is one of the most widely consumed drinks in the world. But how we drink it and what we add to it makes a big difference. In Japan, coffee developed into something more than just a beverage. It became part of a quiet, thoughtful culture, especially in traditional coffee shops known as Kissaten. Recently, a major study published in JAMA in February 26 looked at coffee, tea, and dementia risks over more than 4 decades. So today we'll explore coffee from 3 perspectives. First, Japan's traditional coffee culture. Second, what modern science tells us. Third, how global coffee habits have changed and why that matters for metabolic health. Coffee itself may not be the problem. Often is what we add to it. This talk was compiled by Shimazu Yumi, Dr. Siva Navaratnam, ChatGPT, our educational partner, and team You Eat Safely. Coffee culture in Japan dates back to the early 20th century. The traditional coffee shop is called Kissaten. The word literally means tea drinking shop, but today it refers to classic Japanese coffee houses. These were not fast commercial spaces. They were quiet, reflective environments focused on craftsmanship and atmosphere. Coffee was often brewed slowly, hand-dripped, carefully prepared. It was typically served black or only lightly sweetened. Japan also helped popularize iced coffee, especially in summer months. More importantly, coffee was enjoyed in moderation. It was an experience, not a sugary dessert. And that distinction matters today. In February 2026, a large study was published in JAMA. It followed more than 131,000 participants for up to 43 years. That is a very long follow-up period. The researchers found that people who drank about 2 to 3 cups of caffeinated coffee per day had a lower risk of developing dementia. Tea showed a similar association. Interestingly, decaffeinated coffee did not show a significant association with lower dementia risk in this study. It is very important to understand that this was an observational study. It shows association, not proof of prevention. Coffee is not a treatment, but moderate intake may fit into a brain-healthy lifestyle. Coffee culture has changed dramatically over the past few decades. Modern coffee specialty shops often include flavored syrups, sweetened cream, larger portion sizes, and sometimes significant amounts of added sugar. In some cases, a single special drink may contain 30 to 60 grams of sugar. This is not limited to one company or one country. It is a global trend. Coffee shops have responded to consumer preferences. Sweeter drinks, larger sizes, more customization. However, we are seeing a shift. Many chains are now reducing sugar and offering lower or no added sugar options because customers are becoming more health conscious. It is important to understand this clearly. Coffee itself is not the problem. The issue arises when we transform coffee into a sugary dessert beverage. From a metabolic perspective, added sugar, especially in liquid form, can increase insulin spikes and contribute to long-term metabolic stress. Coffee is not the problem. Added sugar is the problem. So what is the practical takeaway? Moderate, caffeinated coffee, around 2 to 3 cups per day, appears safe for most people. Tea also fits comfortably into a healthy lifestyle. Black coffee or lightened sweetened coffee is metabolically friendlier than heavily sweetened specialty drinks. Now about decaffeinated coffee. Decaf is not bad. It simply did not show the same association in this particular study. It remains a good option for those who are sensitive to caffeine or who prefer to avoid it. The key message is simple. Coffee and tea can fit into a healthy lifestyle. What we add to it determines its metabolic impact. For those who would like a more detailed explanation of today's discussion, we have prepared a companion guide. This guide expands on the Japanese coffee tradition, the February 2026 JAMA study, and practical metabolic considerations. If you like a copy, please email us at youeatsafely@gmail.com. We are happy to share it for educational purposes. Thank you for watching.